Let's walk into it with the Alamo region. And your 1 seed is the Stanford Cardinal. Their 33rd consecutive NCAA tournament appearance, and it is their 10th time being a 1 seed. So congratulations to Stanford.
Yeah, Tara Vanderveer, what can you say about her? All she does is win, take her team to the NCAA tournament, advance deep, very deserving of a #1 seed again this year.
There you go. It looked like they just had practice. Thank you for pausing practice for the NCAA selection show. Tara Vanderveer, her 35th appearance.
I don't see the professor anywhere. Where was she?
And congratulations to Utah Valley. They are making their very first NCAA tournament appearance. Yes, run, TikTok, do all of it. And shout out to Cal Baptist. They did win the WAC, but they are transitioning to D1. So maybe we'll be dancing with you next year, Cal Baptist. Rebecca, points per game differential for Stanford is 4th in the nation. So they know how to score. They play defense, which leads to offense.
One of the things that I really love that they can do is their bigs run the floor so well. They can get out in transition. You'll see on this play, their center, 6'4", Cameron Brink, and then their point forward, Haley Jones, 6'1" guard. Jones is so good at facilitating. She can get the rebound, leads the team in that category, 2nd in assists. She hits her big running the floor. When they secure a rebound, everyone, including their centers and forwards, run the floor. Again, Haley Jones gets the ball. She doesn't need to make an outlet to a guard. She can facilitate herself. 3 defenders back. Cameron Brink continues to run. Gets down the floor, finishes inside. Fran Belibi, another big who is willing to run. The same theme, Haley Jones gets the basketball, facilitating forward. Look at this pass, right on the money, beautifully done. If you are going to defend the Stanford Cardinal, #1 priority, get back in transition defense or they'll hurt you.
Leave it to Rebecca to put a spotlight on the bigs. Never forget, that's what we're here for.
Run, bigs, run.
Run, bigs, run. All right, let's walk you through the 8-9 seed, Oklahoma State. Jim Littell, he's your Big 12 Coach of the Year, and Wake Forest is the 9 seed, 2nd NCAA tournament appearance. Yes, they are so excited.
I'm going to talk a little bit more about bigs at Oklahoma State. Natasha Mack, their big, averages over 4 blocks a game. Keep your eye on this young woman.
All right, keep your eye on that 8-9 matchup. Meanwhile, 5-12 as we move down the Alamo region. We've got Missouri State taking on UC Davis. Missouri State back-to-back NBC regular season titles, and UC Davis 2nd consecutive Big West title. We have glitter. Glitter, yes. Confetti.
We've had shakers, now we have glitter.
Just missing balloons, Coach.
Listen, we got a little bit of everything. Those are your Big West winners, and yes, it's their 2nd consecutive title for UC Davis and their head coach, Jennifer Gross. Meanwhile, in your 4-13 matchup, little SEC flavor here, we got Arkansas taking on Wright State. Wright State making their 3rd NCAA tournament appearance. The Hogs, though, they love to score the ball, and they can shoot it.
How do you do that? Suey pig thing. Do it for me,
Woo
Maria.
pig.
Woo
suey.
pig, this team can play. They can put points on the board. You let Arkansas, they'll put up 33s in a game. If you can't guard them, they'll go to the free throw line 30 times. This team's for real.
They're for real, and so is the bottom half of this Alamo bracket. Let's move you right on down. Your 6-11 matchup includes Oregon taking on South Dakota. Now, Oregon under head coach Kelly Graves, they are making their 16th NCAA tournament appearance. It's the 4th for Coach Graves, and they've lost 5 of the last 6 games of the season, but looking to turn things around in the tournament. Meanwhile, South Dakota, their 3rd NCAA tournament appearance. There's the excitement.
Yeah, they're happy to see Rebecca.
Keep an eye on Oregon. Their starting point guard, Tahina Pau, still out for the tournament with injury. She led the charge for them all season long, led the team in assists per game.
In your 3-14 matchup, we've got Georgia. Ooh,
Oh,
Georgia.
you Georgia dogs.
We got the dogs. Joni Taylor, congratulations on being the Coach of the Year, now getting the 3 seed. It's the 34th NCAA tournament appearance for Georgia. They're taking on Drexel, their first Colonia Athletic Tournament title since 2009, and they're making their 2nd NCAA tournament.
Everybody in this matchup's happy.
You gotta be. You gotta put your dancing shoes on. Meanwhile, we're going to move you right on down to the 7-10 matchup. Northwestern taking on UCF. It's the 8th tournament appearance for Northwestern and the 6th for UCF. They're the Wildcats. Go ahead.
In this game with these two teams, there may not be any points scored. I mean,
Joe McEwen, look at him.
These two will guard you.
That's our new silver fox.
What was Joe McEwen doing?
I don't know. He was doing that old man coach dance.
I don't
Say
know.
what you do when the camera is not on you.
For a checkup.
We're moving you on down. Your 2 seed in the Alamo region, Louisville. They'll be taking on the 15 seed in Marist. And Marist, they're excited. It's their 11th MAAC tournament title and NCAA tournament appearance. And again, your 2 seed there is Louisville. They're making their 23rd NCAA tournament appearance. So Alamo, this is going to be another one of those fun ones. Louisville obviously lost in that ACC tournament game, but still an amazing team and a tough one to face.
Oh, there's no question. I mean, Louisville has a lot of tools. They have an incredible player in Dana Evans in the backcourt. She can score at all 3 levels, but moreover, she facilitates well for her teammates.
And you mentioned already Arkansas. Watch out for any team that can get to the free throw line and make threes at a big clip. We saw their huge win over UConn earlier in the season when they were able to do both of those things. That's a team to keep an eye on in the tournament.